Hello there and welcome to Ben in Bangkok. Now Songkran, Thai New Year, is one of the best festivals in the world. However, today's video is for you guys out there that find the craziness maybe a little bit too much. Maybe you've seen one too many Songkrans over the years, or maybe you just don't like getting totally soaked. This would include my wife, who definitely doesn't want a bucket of cold ice water thrown in her face. I think a lot of people picture Songkran as just a little bit of fun, a few splashes here and there, but the reality, especially in Bangkok, is completely different. It's all day, every street, and once you step outside, you're fair game. Ice water, powder, water guns, there's no staying dry. And as any of you who have celebrated Songkran know, in Bangkok it is absolute chaos. So every year we undertake Escape from Songkran. Honestly, there are a few things that people don't tell you about Songkran. One of which is you're always worried about your phone. Every time you're checking your Insta, you're thinking someone's going to come up behind you and smash you with a bucket of water. Another is the streets are absolutely packed. You can't drive anywhere, it's difficult to even walk anywhere. Even a short trip to 7-Eleven, you're going to be lucky if you get there dry. So we started thinking, what if you want to be outside, you want to do lots of activities over Songkran, but you actually want to stay dry? Over the years, we've started looking around places and we think we found the perfect location for Songkran. Welcome to Ko Samet. And the first time we came here during Songkran, the biggest shock was just how calm it felt. No loud music everywhere, next to no water guns, just the sound of the sea, and for the first time all day we were actually dry. One of the best things about Ko Samet is how easy it is to get to. From Bangkok it's about 3 hours total. You can take a minivan fromแบบไมin Bangkok, or even fly down to nearby Rayong. We usually end up taking a taxi for around 2,000 baht. You just need to head to the beautiful beach town of Ban Phe and then take the ferry or speedboat across to the island. The ferry itself is only about 20 to 30 minutes. As for the speedboat, it's there in about 5 minutes. And honestly, as soon as you're on that boat, it feels like you've already escaped the madness, which makes it perfect for something like Songkran. And one of the best things about Ko Samet, you can choose the experience you want, from cheap beachside bungalows to luxury resorts. If you still want a party, consider staying on the beach of Khao. This is the main beach on the island. Khao is the heart of nightlife on Ko Samet, with a beachfront lined with bars and restaurants and nightly fire shows. In the day, you might find a few people having a small water fight, but it's very limited. If that seems a bit much for you, head a little south and you'll find the beaches of Ao Pai and Ao Tup Tim. These are much smaller and more relaxed. They are some of the better places to swim on the island too, and a great place to spend the day. On an evening, they usually have low-key entertainment, some live bands, and groups gathering to have dinner and enjoy the time around sunset. Still too many people? I've got you covered. Check out Ao Noi Na. This is the most northerly beach on the island. This one is not on people's radar. I've often heard people criticising it. I think mainly because it's more of a wild beach, but it's perfect for the ultimate escape. Beautiful garden resorts, empty beaches, and cafes too. And this is during Songkran. You are not going to get a single drop of water on you here. Trust me, we stayed dry the whole time during Songkran. Take a look and you can decide for yourself. And this is the biggest difference with Bangkok. In Bangkok, during Songkran, you wake up preparing for battle. On Ko Samet, your biggest battle is deciding which beach to go to. Now you're probably wondering, what are the celebrations like on the island? Well, there are some water fights if you want them, but it's largely restricted to one road leading from the pier. Mainly just handfuls of locals outside their businesses, nailing all the songthaos coming to the island. Be warned, if you are travelling during Songkran, having a suitcase and nice clothes won't protect you. So if you're wondering what to do on Ko Samet during the day, well, it's all about hitting the beach. For those of you who want some activities to do, I recommend walking the beaches. You can start at Khao beach and walk all the way down the coast. It's brilliant. You can also take boat trips, snorkeling trips, kayaking. If you're intent on relaxing on the island, here are a few restaurants, cafes and bars that I love. an evening, check out Khao, the island's only west-facing beach, for some incredible sunsets and some very good offers on cocktails. At night I usually head to Khao to watch some of the fire shows there. They are mainly situated around the restaurant Loi Talad, one of the most popular restaurants on the island, but the guys do move up and down the beach. If you want something a bit more chilled, check out the beach of Ao Chor. This might be one of my favourite beaches on the island. Half Rasta, half luxury resort. It has some great reggae bars on the north end of the beach, and you can enjoy the fire shows on the southern end in front of the Grandview Hideaway Resort. An honourable mention goes to Lima Bar on Khao, where I have enjoyed more than a few drinks late night. Overall, I can't recommend Ko Samet enough for Songkran. But to be honest, it's not for everyone. If you are wanting the big party, there's no better place than places like Khao San Road, Silom, head down to Pattaya. Absolutely brilliant. They're an amazing experience, and particularly if it's your first Songkran, guys, you'll love it. However, for those of you that want a bit of an escape and want a more relaxing Songkran, Ko Samet makes perfect sense. If Bangkok is my favourite city on the planet, Ko Samet has to be my favourite escape. However, if you are thinking of going over Songkran with just 1 week to go, accommodation is going to be booked up a lot. You're not going to have many options, guys. So in future, if you are wanting to go, get in there a few months before at least if you want to find something. There are still options on Ko Samet, so you can still go, but it is very, very popular with locals and tourists. I met many people on Ko Samet who've been coming to this Ko Samet for 20 years, you know, as a tourist because they love it so much. Amazing. Also, pick your beach very carefully, guys. Even though Ko Samet's a small island, you can always get around by Songtao or rent a bike. Still, some of the more remote beaches, they do feel very quiet on an evening. So if you wanted a bit more action, stay around Khao. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a really great Songkran for those of you out here. And those of you who aren't, maybe next year. I'll be spending the entire period of Songkran on Ko Samet, so feel free to pop down for a beer for those of you around those parts. Also let me know in the comments, what are your plans for Songkran? Are you going to go full on into the chaos in Bangkok, or are you going to escape like us? Interested to see what you like to do. I'll be dropping lots of videos when I'm on Ko Samet about the island, and honestly, for me, it is the best island in Thailand. Even if you're not going during Songkran, it's amazing, Ko Samet. So have a great week, guys. See you in the next one.